Of course, the scientific world today, like the whole world, needs a more unifying trend. In my opinion, these are investments that each country makes for the future improvement of this or that sector of economy, this or that social sector. But the world in which we are living now is very commercial. It is more focused on those scientific achievements that can bring the greatest dividends. And they do not always give us the opportunity for the stable development of the planet. And I think that, yes, the scientific community faces a big obstacle, because scientists alone cannot solve all the problems. Unfortunately, in all the countries, the state's policy is sometimes hardly focused on the development, potential development, or the development of scientific potential that the country may have. And this, I think, is a part of the transformation or reorganization that we must carry out to achieve global effective development. Because we can do it separately in some specific countries that succeed in it, but if it is not done jointly, if it is not done everywhere, life on the planet is in great danger. So now we need to call the whole world to action. We must unite the scientific community, those who advocate the preservation of a sustainable ecology in the world, to be able to take actions that can reverse what is still possible to reverse, because it has already reached such a level that there are aspects that are already irreversible, so that this self-destruction, which we ourselves have imposed on us by such irrational development, could not continue further. The creative society, at its core, is partially guided by the desire to provide a person with the opportunity for full development. And I believe that here can be no full development if there is no ecosystem, ecological environment that can contribute to the all-round development of a person. We must proceed from the fact that further development must be environmentally friendly. Otherwise, we develop in a direction that leads us to self-destruction. Certainly, in the foundations of the creative society that you spread, you try to convey to people, all this is laid down. And I think that together with all other movements, all this will help us to create such development trends that will favor the human species to continue to live for centuries and centuries and won't lead to its destruction. Exactly. In conclusion to what I have explained, I'd like to say, so that everyone, and each of us, the participants of this conference, can take on the task of spreading this message in the first place. Because I believe that in order to deal with the effects of impact, we must first understand how it affects us. First of all, people must understand that this form of development that we are in negatively affects all of us. And each of us presenting at this conference can be a bearer of this message, this call to reflection, to the analysis of the situation around us, in each of the countries, in each of the most remote corners of the planet. Each of us should be the bearer of this information about saving the planet.